Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mod 6. Today we visit Ratlantis and make ourselves a rat upgrade combiner and a rainbow rat. And you'll also get to see me fail to tame a dragon. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so today I want to get ourselves a dragon. Now, dragons can only spawn. I actually want to put this down now while it's raining. I don't want it to stop raining, but I'll explain now in a second. I may have gone and killed two stage 5 dragons. Now, I've only got one skull on me, but I put the other skull away in our system. Now, the stage 5 dragons are the only ones I've seen so far. It says stage 4 or 5, but I've killed tons of stage 4s, and none of them have dropped eggs. I've killed 2 stage 5 dragons, and they both, or only one of them, dropped an egg. So, to hatch this lightning dragon egg, which are the 2 dragons I managed to kill, so to spawn in the dragon, you need to put a lightning dragon egg in the overworld when it's raining. And luckily enough, it's just raining right now, just as I came back from getting the egg. So, hopefully, it takes about a couple of minutes for it to spawn, but if I had a fire dragon egg, I'd put netherrack down and put the egg inside fire. Or if it was an ice dragon egg, I will build a box out of ice and put water inside and put the egg inside the water inside the cube of ice. So when this dragon is hatched, it should automatically be tamed and linked to me. And I have dragon meal here, which you just make with bones and any type of raw or cooked meat. This will allow me to feed the dragon and basically let him grow up. Now, baby dragons can fit on your shoulder, whereas a stage 3 dragon and above, you can then ride. So I'm going to do a little bit of an exploration this episode. So once this dragon is hatched, I want to go and explore the Ratlantis dimension from rats. Because we've gotten plenty of rats. You see, I've just killed a bunch of rats that were in here. I did already start this video, but I realized I wasn't recording. I hit record, but it glitched out and it didn't actually start, so I had to redo this before the dragon hatched. So I killed all the rats that were in here, but that doesn't matter. But what we're going to do is, if I show you in rats, rats, I want to go ahead and kill the guy who drops this thing. So we got the Neo-Ratlantian. I also want to kill the Dutchman rat, so the flying Dutch rat. And I think there's an automaton rat as well. So hopefully it will stay raining long enough for this for this dragon to hatch. I might also leave my dragon at home when going to explore this dimension because of our sword. I don't know if I showed this already or not, but our sword now does 2001 damage. And I don't want to accidentally kill our dragon. And I don't know if you noticed in a couple of videos, Bone hasn't been around, my pet dog in our house. That's because he's been in here in an Ender Farmer's lead. You can't pick him up with a mob imprisonment tool, so you can only pick him up using a farmer lead from Apotheosis, and I have him in here just to keep him safe. I wish there was a progress bar on this dragon egg so we can see when it's about to hatch, because having an idea of when it's going to hatch might be a good idea. I don't want to be too far away from it now, because when it hatches, and I'm nowhere nearby, it's not going to be tamed. So I need to be kind of really close. Wait, did I just hear like a click? Is this thing making sounds? I think I might be making little clicking sounds. I don't know if you can hear it on video, but I can hear it like very faint little taps. Turn up my sound a bit. What just happened? What? I tap out of the game for 1 second. He sets the ground on fire, tries to kill me, and dies. What? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Tapped out for 2 seconds, heard him take damage. He was putting fire down as he was walking. And he just killed himself. Are you kidding me? Who knows when I'm going to find another one of those eggs. I might even just skip taming a dragon egg at this point. Like, the amount of time it took me to find those tier 5 dragons. I know I could probably find more, but it's just the chance of them dropping another egg is going to be so low. Well, if I can find another dragon egg later on in a future episode, we'll try and tame a dragon then. But as of right now, it looks like we're not destined to have a pet dragon. Alright, so I want to go to Ratlantis, but of course there is a couple of things we're going to need for when we come out of Ratlantis, so I want to have that stuff being prepared while we're gone. So of course we're going to need to make an archaeologist rat. Now this requires a chunky cheese token, which I actually have a few of them, and an archaeologist hat, which drops from from husks and skeletons. I have managed to find skeletons and husks up here near our nether portal. They seem to spawn around over here. So even though that's just a desert, it's the best place where husks spawn and skeletons drop them as well. So if we give this guy a archaeologist upgrade, and I also made creative cheese a good while ago. I never actually spoke about it, I don't think. Creative cheese is just a stack of blocks of cheese and a vibranium ingot in a jumbo furnace. And of course, cheese is easy to make because we actually were growing tofu for a while. So regular cheese uses... did they change their recipe maybe? I think they might have actually, because I used to be able to make cheese fairly easily using soya bean. Okay. Well, they've definitely changed the recipe, but at least I've made it. I made 3 of them because I thought it uses up the cheese when you tame a rat, but apparently it doesn't. So, I've tamed a rat, given the archaeologist upgrade, and now I want to give him blue orchids. Now, I actually have them growing in a flower pot in our factory there, but this guy, over time, will make ourselves some, what are they called, he'll drop one now in a second, rat glove flowers. So I want a good few of them. I'm going to need a lot of them actually in the future. But if we come up here, and I kind of want to put the portal right here. So if we put our chunky cheese token, because the thing will become 4 tall, and the base block is where you place the token. So if I want the portal to spawn 1 block in the ground, 2 here, and then 1 above it. So it'll be able to just walk in and out when it's made. So this thing will spin, give off some light particles, and then you'll see it turn into the actual token now in a sec, or the actual portal now in a minute. So it gets super bright. You'll be able to see the blocks form in a second. There they are. And step back a bit. Double explosion. Will it be another one? No. Alright, let's go. So we have reached Ratlantis. And it's actually not a bad spawn. Usually they spawn mostly underground. So that's actually kind of nice. We got some gold and lapis here. Okay, that's nice. Raw marble cheese. This looks like it has something inside it. Yes, it does. So apparently a lot of gold blocks and lapis blocks spawn here. Okay. Is there anything inside them? Oh, there's actually more gold. Is that all now? Or is there more? Might as well take all this marble cheese, because I probably will need it later on for making other things. I need to eat now. For some reason, I've never been here in this world. I've been in this dimension in my creative world. But apparently I've already got a waypoint set on top of my portal, and my map has already been exposed. Only a bit of it though. So, I don't know why that is. I've never been to this dimension. Well, in this world anyway. Here's a flying Dutch rat's boat. And when it's nighttime, you ring this bell, and it will spawn the Dutch rat, and you can kill him, and he will drop a couple of items. But from on the map, I can see right here, this is the runway for another type of boss to spawn. So if we fly over to him, you should be able to see that there's an air raid siren that we can break, and it will call in a boss that we can fight. So it should be here. Yep, there it is. Here's our air raid siren. And why is this thing up in the air? Doesn't matter anyway. We should be able to right click this. This is spawned in the Rat Baron, which is slowly killing himself because of our thorns, and our armor has gloom on it. I think some of our armor has gloom. Yeah, it does. Okay, you're annoying and loud. Now he's dead. And we'll just pick up the XP. Even though we don't even need the XP. So he dropped a aviator cap and a biplane wing, which can be used to make the leggings of Ratlantis, or a biplane mount for a rat if we wanted to. And we also need it to make Skull of Ratlantis. I'm still so confused of why my map has already been exposed. I'm pretty sure that's not the way it's meant to be. Is it copied the data over from my actual creative world? No, because my creative world was slightly different. Maybe it's copying it from my testing creative world. Oh, that could be it. But that still doesn't seem to be right. Anyway, we gotta wait for it to turn nighttime, which I think it's going down, yes. So we'll be able to fight the Dutch rat. So I decided to come home quickly because there's a few things we need to make, and this is going to require Feral Rat Claw and some of this Ratlantian Spirit Flame to make the Vial of Cogn thing to actually make this boss. Because you throw this down on top of the Feral Rat, and he will turn into that boss, which we can then kill and get the brain. But another thing we want to make is this automation core. Now I need a gem of Ratlantis, which our rat has kindly gone through all of our orchids to make ourselves some Ratcliffe flowers. And if we grab ourselves the gem of Ratlantis, make an automation core, and if we grab ourselves some 3 pieces of raw marble cheese, and if we can get automaton heads, we'll be able to spawn in another boss. So I'm just going to let our rat go ahead and make more of these gloves, because we're going to need a few more in a bit. So as it actually turns out, these gloves actually spawn in the Ratlantis dimension. I actually didn't know that. Something flashed. And when something flashes, it means a boss spawned. But all I can see is a feral rat over here. Unless he's a boss feral rat. Oh, he is. And here we have ourselves... Where is he? There he is. The boss. Or not a boss, but the fire spirit one. Now, I need one of those fire spirits to actually drop a head now. So, hopefully... Okay, he dropped the claws. That's perfect. So, all we need now is the actual fire... Or the actual automation head. I don't see one. But anyway, it's nighttime now. So, let's see if we can spawn in the Dutch rat. Ring the bell. In he comes. And he's dead. We're just so overpowered that nothing is even, like, fair. Like, nothing can kill us. Okay, there's one of those things again. Please drop a head. He didn't. There's another one on this side. Drop the head. He did not. I guess we'll just have to fly around and keep killing them until one of them drop a head. Oh, okay. Apparently killing a feral rat actually spawned them in. That's perfect. I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'll just kill you anyway. Alright, so we actually have everything to make the next boss. And we might as well just head back over to where our portal, near our portal. And we should be able to spawn this guy in. I might just do it right here. So to spawn this guy in, you have to build a frame out of cheese and have block an automation core, automaton core. I keep saying automation. Put this on top, spawns in this guy, who hits you with a blade or shoots you with a laser. but it's super easy to defeat. Okay, we have you there. So now we have everything we need to spawn in the next boss. Where is that guy? There he is. Alright, so we have this guy here, so let's head home. And while we're home, now if we look up back at rats, we should be able to create this thing. Oh, we need another rat glove. That's easy enough. Put that in there. Might as well make all of them. Make this vial. And we can go back inside. And this guy here. We just chuck this on the ground where he is. Wait till he's on land. There we go. Make this guy, who looks so stupid, but cool at the same time. Creates and these things are called lasers. And easy to defeat. And these things just keep firing at me for no reason, even though they're supposed to disappear when the boss is dead. And I have to defeat this guy. They're so hard to see. There's another one? Alright, he's dead. Damn, we're all spawning everywhere. Where are you? There you are. Okay, when they catch on fire like that, it's easy to see them. Alright, so now we're back home. We've got pretty much everything we need now to... I think we have to make more of these gems, so just make as many gems as I can, because they're going to be needed. But we can make a block now with the brain that we just collected. And if we make ourselves some chiseled marble... Okay, I need to actually smelt up some of this. We can actually just make chiseled blocks. Like this. And we can make an upgrade core. Oh, I forgot, I need to make the avatar. So I need an actual pirate hat. We need a fish. Skull of Ratlantis, which requires a golden skull. So the skull can be made like that. I thought we just needed the drops from the other guy. So I need more rat gloves, which I can make. We're also going to need an oraculum, which I actually got from defeating one of the bosses, I think. Something dropped it. I can't remember what it was, though. So I just need a pirate hat and a fish. So I should be easily able to get them if I go back into the dimension here. We'll hop in the water. There's some rat fish. There we go. And if we go to the pirate ship, hopefully on the pirate ship we will have, in the loot, there should be a pirate hat. So if we just break all these, because they'll have stuff in it. Are you ready, kids? Yep, pirate hat. Actually, you might as well grab all the other loot in here. So come downstairs. Just break all the barrels, because why not? There's chests as well. And there's this stuff here. More chests, which have tons of loot. Oh, a trident. And we might as well take all the blocks. Destroy the entire ship. Let's destroy everything. Okay, that's pretty much the entire ship completely stripped down now. I'm not even going to bother breaking all the single blocks in around, but that'll do. So if we come back over to our portal, we'll teleport home. And let's make this other thing. Alright, you have finished making all of your rat gloves. That's nice. So, back in here, we need to make the avatar. Done. Now we can make the upgrade combiner. I'm actually not going to use this thing, even though you can. I can't figure out how to use it properly. So I'm just going to leave it there as decoration. It kind of looks kind of cool. Actually, where can I put it somewhere else that might actually look a bit better? I might actually move the dragon egg. Actually, no, I want to keep it there. That's been there since like episode 10. Or wait, probably even before that. Let's put it up here. So now we have a thing that will always stare at us as we're coming past it. So is there anything else we can do in rats? Because otherwise this episode is pretty much finished. Why not let's just make ourselves a rainbow rat? If we right click a rat with this, it makes them rainbow. That is actually kind of cool. Rainbow rat. So this guy is our rainbow archaeologist. And he's going to sit there forever. Oops. I really need to move these things. They're just getting in the way. But other than that, there's nothing else really left to do in rats. We could make a party hat for one of them. Apparently... Oh, you can't make them? Oh, it must be a rare drop from one then. Golden Halo. It actually give him a halo. You get a hat. You are a rainbow angel. Why not? So, I'm going to end the episode there. Sorry with this episode, nothing really happened in it. It's just, I wanted to go do the actual Ratlantis dimension because it's the only dimension we didn't actually go to. And I was hoping we could have got that dragon at the start. I'm so happy I got the egg, but very disappointed when it died. I don't know why it died. There was water, it was still raining, so the fire should have been put out. But for whatever reason, he was trying to attack me. Even though he was meant to be tamed by me? If that makes any sense, I have no idea. I might go into creative and test out and see why he died. Try and spawn another one in. And maybe while in between episodes, try and hunt for another stage 5 dragon. But if you liked the video, don't forget that like button and subscribe if you're new. And I do stream All the Mods 6 over on Twitch as well, so why not go check that out? The link is down in the description. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed.